Hi, I am Xanderka2009. Just call me Drakina. In honor of the release of Shin Ultraman, I have decided to contribute to One Monstrous Moment Star of Ultra edition. The moment I picked came not from a film, but a book. Marc Cerasini's Godzilla 2000, not to be confused with the movie of the same title. Published in 1997, Godzilla 2000 is Marc Cerasini's sequel to Godzilla Returns. The story is set near the dawn of the millennium. An asteroid storm heading towards Earth unleashes a kaiju apocalypse. The Pentagon starts a new operation to combat the kaiju called G-Force. The scene from the book that I wish to shed light on is one that was shocking and, how may I put this, gross. Very, very, very gross. So be warned if you dare to watch any further. We start this scene in Chapter 13, The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Monsters, where teen reporter Robin Halliday, her camera person Linda Carlisle, Mike Timko, the producer, Pete Hamilton, the sound man, and Tony Batista, the liaison officer from Mexico, are on the search for the kaiju Varan near the Mexican village of Tehetepec. The news team takes a road trip to the village, only to find it deserted and in ruins. However, they realize that Varan is nearby and become determined to get the story completed. They ascend the steps of an ancient stone circle in the center of the village for a better view, and that is where they see it. On top of the huge stone ring, Varan lay sprawled out in the hot tropical sun. Like most reptiles, Varan, it seemed, like sunning itself on a rock. The sight was incredible, the creature's eyes were closed, and its breathing was slow and regular. The multicolored, pebbly hide of the giant reptile gleamed in the bright Mexican sun. "Get your camera ready, Linda," Mike whispered. Then he turned to Robin. "Here's your chance, kid," he said. Robin swallowed hard, but she was determined to do her job. Pete broke out his sound stuff and the team was ready in minutes. "Okay," Mike announced. "Let's get this on the first take and then get the hell out of here." As the news team starts filming Varan while it sleeps, helicopters of the Mexican military strike at the kaiju. The team ducks down to the rock, except Robin, who is paralyzed with fear. Varan stirs awake and attacks the helicopters. With one swipe of its tail, Robin is swept off the stone structure. While Varan dispatches the helicopters, the news team scrambles down the steps of the stone circle to evade the destruction. When Varan leaves after the fight, the team looks for what became of Robin. "Oh my God," Linda cried. "Where's Robin?" In the eerie silence that followed the skirmish, they heard the young woman calling for help. The four of them ran around the base of the stone structure, searching for the lost intern. "There she is," Tony shouted, pointing. Robin was waist deep in a pool of slime, trying vainly to drag herself out of the slippery, slimy slop. She looked up when she saw the others approach. Linda held her nose, and Pete, still suffering from the effects of a hangover, gagged. "I fell in a swamp," Robin whined. Linda got closer. "That's not a swamp," she announced. "That's Varan poop." Mike almost laughed. Then he took a closer look. "Come out of there, Robin," he said ominously, "and whatever you do, don't turn around." Of course, like Lot's wife, the stubborn intern did just that. Then she began to scream and scream. Robin didn't stop screaming until Mike and Tony dragged her out of the pool of dung. Linda held her nose and stepped closer for a better look. "Well," she thought grimly, "at least we know what happened to the people of Tehetepec." Linda turned away from the pile of half-digested human remains that floated in the slimy pool of blizzard droppings, just in time to watch Pete blow chunks. I told you that it was gross, didn't I? Godzilla vs. Hedorah had plenty of gross moments, and even Kong Skull Island had its gross moments, but the scene in Marc Cerasini's novel was gross on a monstrous level. Falling into a pool of kaiju excrement and discovering the grotesque remains of the kaiju's last meal has got to be one of the most disgusting moments I could ever imagine. When I first read the book, my 12-year-old mind was astonished that something so gross could be described in such gooey details. That, my kaiju-loving friends, is One Monstrous Moment. I totally recommend the book for Godzilla fans. Besides that one moment, there's plenty of kaiju action to keep fans satisfied. Remember, if you like this video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.